From there, Matthew, we just heard that the Israeli Prime Minister talking about his friends and allies in the international community, but their friends and allies clearly not in line with what he's saying. He's out of sync because he's come out to denounce a deal. He's out of sync because he says he won't be bound by the Jewish state. But the
Prime Minister and his Defence Minister have all led the charge denouncing today's agreement. But we have heard some other voices coming from Israel today, among them President Shimon Peres, who said in more conciliatory tones that the agreement should be judged by actions rather than words. And in a direct appeal to the Iranian people, President Shimon Peres said that the Iranian people are not the enemies of Israel, Israel is not the enemy of Iran, and that, that Israel would like to see this whole matter solved diplomatically. And we also heard from the former Defence Minister and former Chief of Staff, Shaul Mofaz, who was himself born in Tehran back in 1948. And Shaul Mofaz, who only last week warned that Israel would be unable to destroy the Iranian nuclear program only through military means, he today praised the agreement. He said it wasn't Benjamin Netanyahu. He said that the follow-up from Israel should take place quietly and privately through private, quiet diplomacy rather than the public argument that we've seen over the last few hours.
Netanyahu, Matthew, also went on to say that Israel reserves the right to defend itself. I think most countries would say the same, but was there any hidden message in his rhetoric, and was there any indication, as some fear, that he reserves the right also to attack Iran and the Iranian people in the future?
Well, we know that the Israeli military have been practicing long-range strikes and refueling missions, including one very well publicized training exercise where they flew the whole of the length of the Mediterranean. What Iran currently has would only delay the Iranian program, even if they were to destroy everything, which is not an easy scenario to imagine. Then the Iranians would only come back and try and rebuild their program, perhaps quicker military strikes, but also covert intelligence operations that the Israelis might use in trying to stop the Iranian nuclear program.
Thanks very much, Matthew Kalman, joining us there over in Jerusalem. You're watching the World News. We're back after this break.